I'm Kathie Zamanjahromi. They call me Kathie Z for short. I'm a retired pediatric oncology hemonc nurse. I also took care of many other children. I'm now able to meet some of these people that I've cared for in the medical marijuana community and to be able to help them use this medicine to improve the quality of their life today. And some of the things that this medicine is helping are things that the medicine I gave at that time was a side effect of it, like the spasticity or the different side effects of the AIDS medication or cancer treatments. And now I can look back and say this medicine would have been so helpful all those years for the children. The government has these laws that are completely foreign, that are not even based on truth. How can we enforce a law that is built on falsehood? I originally used medical cannabis by smoking it with the osteoarthritis that I have and the different ruptured discs and other painful conditions that I have. The smoke would not completely take away the pain, but it did help some. But I was still taking large doses of Norco, and that ended up, I was on antidepressants and sleeping pills. It wasn't until I started eating edibles that I realized that I could maintain my level most of the time. But what I found with edibles was that I had to consume too much during a day's period, and I couldn't eat that much. So then the next step for me came with the tincture, and that has been able, because it's a concentrated form. I use the tincture with in glycerin because alcohol bothers my system. I can use that under my tongue, or I can use it in food, or sometimes it can even be used to cook. And I use the vaporizer as well, and sometimes Rick Simpson's hemp oil, and I use a balancing between the different medications so that I can keep as pain-free as I can. I've been able, with combination of the medication, to cut down on my use of Tylenol with codeine. During the summer, I had a 3-week period when I took none, and it was wonderful. This winter, I've had more trouble with this left hip, and I've had to start taking some of the Tylenol with codeine again. I haven't been having to take more than about 2 a day, which is so much different than when this hip gave me trouble 10 years ago. I took on an average day 4 to 6 Norcos, and even with the edibles, I still had to take 2. So the fact now that I could go for a 3-week period and take none is remarkable. My mobility is up. I'm down 200 pounds from 2003. The last 50 pounds has come off in the last year. I find that when I keep my cannabis level up, I don't crave carbohydrates like I used to, and I found that I'm eating more fruits and vegetables, and I am so much healthier than I was 7 years ago. They had told me in 2003 that I had about 6 months to live. My son was 13, and I knew I needed to get better. And so now I've got my life back.